Audrey Werro, 22 years old, Swiss, a name that barely registered outside athletics 18 months ago. 9 days ago, she ran one of the fastest 800 meters any woman has ever run. She beat the Olympic champion in the process. Nobody saw it coming. Not the world. Not Werro herself. So on June 16th, she walked out onto the track in Ostrava, Czech Republic. The whole 800-meter world was watching again. To understand what happened in Ostrava, you need to know what happened before it. Audrey Werro was born on March 27, 2004, in Fribourg, Switzerland. She built her reputation on the junior circuit fast. In 2021, she won gold at the European Under-20 Championships. In 2022, she won silver at the World Under-20 Championships. In 2023, she won European Under-20 gold again, 3 medals at 3 major junior championships. The potential was obvious early. The jump to senior competition is where most careers stall. At the 2024 Paris Olympics, Werro reached the repechage round but went no further, running 2 minutes and 62 hundredths of a second. She missed the European Championships that year through injury. Good results, but not the results of a frontrunner. Then came 2025. She made the final at the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo. She won the Diamond League final in Zurich in 1 minute 55.91 seconds, a Swiss national record at the time. Werro herself admitted she still did not feel like she was at the very top of the event. Not quite yet. In March 2026, at the World Indoor Championships in Torun, Poland, she ran 1 minute 56.64 seconds for silver. The gold went to Olympic champion Keely Hodgkinson of Great Britain, who won in 1 minute 55.30. There was a clear gap between them. The question everyone was asking, how long before Werro could close it? Nobody expected the answer to come this fast. On June 7, 2026, Werro lined up at the Diamond League in Stockholm, Sweden. Hodgkinson was in the race. The target time was set at 1 minute 54 seconds. Werro followed the pacemaker and reached the first 400 meters in 55.54 seconds. With 300 meters left, Hodgkinson moved to the front. That had been the pattern all season. Hodgkinson attacked. Everyone chases, nobody catches her. Werro refused to follow the script. She stayed on the Briton's shoulder, closer than almost anyone had come to Hodgkinson in years. When they hit the home straight, Werro went past her and held on. She crossed the line in 1 minute 53.98 seconds, the third fastest women's 800 ever run, the first time any woman had broken 154 in nearly 43 years. Hodgkinson ran 154.33, a British record, and still finished second. Werro had improved her personal best by nearly 2 full seconds in a single race, one of the biggest personal best leaps ever seen at this level. Only 2 women in history have ever run faster. Nadezhda Olizarenko ran 1:53.43 in Moscow in 1980. Jarmila Kratochvilova ran 1:53.28 in Munich in July of 1983. That record has stood for 43 years, the oldest individual world record in all of track and field. Werro is now third on the all-time list, 70 hundredths of a second away from it. After crossing the line in Stockholm, Werro said, "I am still in shock at this performance. Today, I was in great shape. I was ready mentally and physically. When the pacemaker dropped out, I decided to follow Keely as long as possible and gave it everything I had." It's really crazy. That was the setup for Ostrava. Femke Bol is one of the most decorated track athletes of her generation. The Dutch runner is a 2-time world champion in the 400-meter hurdles, winning in Budapest in 2023 and defending her title in Tokyo in 2025. She holds 4 Olympic medals, including gold in the 4x400-meter mixed relay at Paris 2024. She holds the world indoor record in the flat 400 meters at 49.17 seconds. Her hurdles personal best of 50.95 is the second fastest in history, behind only Sydney McLaughlin-Levrone of the United States. In October 2025, Bol announced she was leaving the 400-meter hurdles behind and switching to the 800 meters, targeting the Los Angeles 2028 Olympics in her new event. Her first 800 meters in competition came in February 2026, when she ran 1:59.07 indoors, a promising start. She then withdrew from further indoor racing to manage an injury. Ostrava was her first outdoor 800 meters of any kind. She was facing the most in-form 800-meter runner on Earth, 9 days after that runner had gone third all-time. The gap in experience at this distance was enormous. The gap in ambition was not June 16th. The Ostrava Golden Spike, a World Athletics Continental Tour Gold meeting in Czech Republic. The pairing was too compelling to ignore. The woman who just ran 1:53.98 against a double world champion in only her second career 800 meters. Werro requested that the pacemaker target world record pace through 400 meters, aiming for a first lap around 56 seconds. The pacemaker went through in 55.83. Werro followed at 56 seconds flat. Bol sat right behind her from the gun, just a step back. By 600 meters, Werro had pulled 5 meters clear. The world record was not in reach, but she drove to the line anyway. She crossed in 1 minute 54.45 seconds, a new meet record in Ostrava, and the 8th fastest women's 800 ever run. Bol ran 1:57.13, a personal best by nearly 2 seconds. For a runner in only her second career 800 with her first outdoor, it was a solid result. She is now third on the Dutch all-time rankings for the event, but she finished nearly 3 seconds behind Werro. The gap at this stage of their 800-meter careers tells you exactly where both athletes stand right now. After the race, Werro said, "It was a crazy run. The time is really good, so I'm very happy. It wasn't to be with the record as I was alone by myself. It's very early in the season. It was special to see Jarmila Kratochvilova here watching. If I can one day run faster than her, it would be a privilege." Werro's back-to-back performances over 9 days are historic. But it is worth being accurate about what they do and do not mean yet. In Stockholm, Hodgkinson was pushing her to a mutual best. In Ostrava, she was essentially running alone from 600 meters onward. She acknowledged this herself. The world record requires competition at her level in the final stretch. Her 1:54.45 was brilliant. It was not a world record attempt that came close to succeeding on its own. That will require the right race, the right pacemaker, and the right opponent. Bol, meanwhile, is at the very start of a multi-year project built around LA 2028. She entered a new event at age 25, with full knowledge that mastering the 800 meters takes time. The gap in Ostrava reflects where both athletes are in their development at this distance right now. It says little about where Bol will be in 12 or 18 months. Audrey Werro ran 1:53.98 in Stockholm on June 7th. 9 days later in Ostrava on June 16th, she ran 1:54.45, won by nearly 3 seconds, and set a new meet record. She is now the 7th woman ever to break 1 minute 55 seconds more than once. She sits 70 hundredths of a second from the oldest individual world record in track and field history. The London Diamond League is July 18th. Hodgkinson has confirmed a world record attempt. She has said publicly she wants Werro in that race to push the pace. Kratochvilova has been watching from the stands. The record is from 1983. The European Championships in Birmingham are in August. Werro and Hodgkinson are both going there. Bol is building towards something in the years ahead. Right now, Audrey Werro is running times that only 2 humans in history have ever beaten at this distance, and the summer is still only beginning.